Namaskar and welcome back to another episode of Unlocking Stars with Abhishek, a series on Brihat Parashar Hora Shastra. Brihat Parashar Hora Shastra is one of the finest scripture available on Vedic astrology. We have been doing avasthas of planets, and in this series, today, this is a concluding episode in which we will be concluding what all we have done so far in the Shayanadi avasthas of different planets. So, in order to have a better insight on this, we have with us our astro expert, Abhishek. Welcome, Abhishek.
Thank you very
So,
much.
please tell us more in the concluding verses about Shayanadi avasthas.
Uh, it's really same feeling, same blessings I can feel whenever I start speaking, start commenting, start reciting the verses of Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra, one of the greatest monumental astrological works mankind have, which is revealed by one of the Pravartak, Maharishi Parashar. Yes, it is concluding episode. And in fact, it's a very helping episode because Mahaguru Maharishi Parasar is going to reveal, just going to reveal the shortcut tricks to Maitre because it's too much. Every planets, 9 planets, got 12 Sanadi Avastha. 9 planets and 12 Sanadi Avasthas. If we do the permutation and combination, then in any given chart, it's a mind-boggling exercise. That's why I am advocating like quantum astrology. You have to manage big data. And in fact, Maharishi Parasar, even at that time, looking for those intelligent minds. That's why qualification of astrologer, asking for one of the qualification is to be intelligent, who can handle that much data. I'm saying shortcut tricks or I'm saying blessings because in these verses, in the last verses, Mahaguru Maharishi Parasar is going to tell Maitre how Sanadi Avastha of a planet, any given planet. So don't bother about the specific planet, 9 planet. Just bother about the Sanadi Avastha and the Bhav, how the Sanadi Avastha is interacting with the bhavas, and then you will get a flavor, you will get a line of direction. So in fact, it's a very useful, very helpful, a short but very solid tool in the hand of Maitre when Mahaguru Maharishi Parasar revealed that one. And when revelation happened, we know that revelation happened for the mankind, mankind, whole Devaki communities. That's why it's a it's a it's a great it's a great verse. It's a great part of this great chapter. What we are going to do. So it's time to mentally remember Shiva, the great God, the great Lord. Let's remember him. Mahaguru Maharishi Parasar, whatever learned from him directly, he just revealed that one to us through Maitre. Shiva, he is the source of knowledge and only source of knowledge. Let's remember him. Let's pay our humble and respectful tribute in his lotus feet. Ratnai कल्पित मानसम हिमजलैः स्नानं च दिव्याम्बरम् नानारत्नविभूषितं त्रिगमदा मोदाङ्कितं चन्दनं जाति चम्पक बिल्बपत्र रचितं पुष्पं च धूपं तथा दीपं देवदयानिधे पशुपते हितकल्पितं गृहीता जय गुरुदेव। हर हर महादेव, हर हर महादेव। Mahaguru Maharishi Parashar, the great scholar, the great enlightened soul our Sanatan Parampara has produced, is in a mission of revealing the truth, mission to give this Gyan Dan to Maitre. Let's try to learn from this one. All the verses are coming up, starting from the 147 to till the last verse, 155. Mahaguru Maharishi Parashar is teaching us how the SayanaGrah Avastha is interacting with the bhavas. He will not talk about the Rahu, Ketu or Shani or Mangal. He will not tell about the planet. Who is the planet? Just from this section, you can have some idea. But if you want to go in more detail, then go in the particular planets section and see that one. This is the style of Mahaguru Maharishi Parashar. He wants to make things easy for his students. He doesn't want to make things complicated. This is the beauty of his teaching. That's why he is the great teacher, greatest teacher. We can understand. Otherwise, these verses, he will never ever reveal these verses. Many times he told, whatever I learned from Guru Parampara, what I learned from Shiva, I am just telling you, Maitre, in brief. So this is all in brief only. Mahaguru can reveal more, Mahaguru can reveal less. But Mahaguru has given these verses that is depicting how beautiful he is handling his teaching affair. Let's immerse in the verse. He is starting with the Sayan Avastha only. Sayane Dvija Bhave Suyatri Tishtanti SayanaGrah Nityam Tasya Subham Jnanam Nirvinsakam Vadet Buddha. Starting with the Sayan Avastha. Sayan Avastha of any planet. Sayan Avastha of any planet. He Dvij, he Maitre. Sayan Avastha of any planet. If you are seeing in the birth chart, at the time of the birth, if Subh Graha, the benefic planet, is in the Sayan Avastha in some of the bhavas, then the signification of those bhavas are being nurtured by those planets. That is the simple one-liner he has given. Because it's like a summary, not in detail. So you are seeing a chart and you are seeing planet is sitting in the Sayan Avastha in particular house, particular bhavas, then that planet will bless that signification of that bhavas. Now after Sayan Avastha, he is going to Bhojan Avastha. Let's come. भोजने येषु भावेषु पापात् तिष्ठतीन्ति सर्वथा तदा सर्वनाशे यपि नात्र कार्या विचारणा. So you are seeing planet is in the Bhojan Avastha. Any planet is in the Bhojan Avastha in the birth chart, and he is a Papi Graha. He is a malefic planet. Then that planet is going to destroy the signification of those houses. After Bhojan Avastha, he picked up. He is picking up arbitrarily. He is not following the order. After Bhojan Avastha, he is coming up with the Nidra Avastha, playing with the Nidra Avastha, just giving some tools from his eternal toolkit. Nidrayam cha yada papo jaya sthane subham bade yadi pap grahati dristau na subham cha kadachanam. So Nidra Avastha, the Papi planet is there, and the Nidra Avastha. But there is a benefic planet is in the 7th house. Usually, this is the counter. The benefic planet sitting in the 7th house is countering the Papi planet here. You want to say anything?
No, here, if malefic planet is there in the 7th house, or that is going to give good result, or what is that?
Malefic planets. What I say?
Yep.
Papo Jaya Asthane means Papi planet is sitting in the Jaya Asthan, 7th house.
7th house.
Then Subham Bade. Then that will give the sub result. If I said something, so Nidrayam cha yada papo jaya asthane subham badet. So planet is in the avastha of the planet is Nidra Avastha, or planet is malefic planet sitting in the 7th house. It is giving Subh result. Yadi pap grahe dristau na subham cha kadachana. But there should not be any malefic aspect. If malefic aspect will come up, then this combination will be destroyed. Hope now it's clear.
Yeah.
Any question?
So this is, if you see the trend, it is quite contrary. Like in the first one, Shayan Avastha, which planet is there in the Shayan Avastha? Shubh Grah. So then it is giving the Shubh result. Is it? In the
Shayan
first
Avastha
one?
is picking up Sub planet. Then it
but
is
Bhojan
enriching
Avastha,
the
if it
house.
is Yeah. But Bhojan Avastha is not good if it is whichever house a malefic planet is there and it is in Bhojan Avastha, then it is not good, as per the second verse.
Yes, yes.
And the third one is seventh house, malefic planet is going to give good result. But there is one condition that there should not be any aspect of malefic on it, right?
What is contrary here? Because these are the abstract Parashari principles. This is the revelation, blessings from the Mahaguru Maharishi Parashar. Whatever he wanted, he just gave to Maitreya from his toolkit. So these are the techniques, you take it. These are the tools. So if you are looking for some order, if you are looking for some trend or something, so that will
That
not
won't be
come
there.
up. That will not come up. That will certainly not come up.
Mm.
Because that's the blessings. That's a blessing of one guru. That is the blessings only.
Okay.
So next we are here Sutasthane. Sutasthane is just are you okay?
Yes, yes. Please proceed.
सूतस्थाने स्थिताः पापो निद्राय याम शयने यपीवा तदा शुभं भवेतास्य नात्र कार्या विचारणा. तो सूतस्थाने the same, this is coming in a order. The first very first verse, this one, when the papi planet, the malefic planet, is sitting in the seventh house in nidra avastha, or you saw result is good. Now that papi planet is sitting in the fifth house. Now it is in the fifth house. He is in nidra avastha or sayan avastha. Here he is adding sayan avastha also. Nidra yam sayane api. Api means bhi also. So if it is in nidra avastha or sayan avastha, that malefic planet is sitting in the fifth house, then he will give super result, na sansaya. That is the revelation of Mahaguru Maharishi Parashar in the verse number 150. Now, same flow is coming up in the next verse. In the eighth house, Mritu asthani sthitaha papo nidrayam sayane piva tadatasya apmrityuha syadrajataha parastatha. So if that planet is sitting in the eighth house and in the nidra avastha or sayan avastha again, then here he is not going to do good. Here he will give Raj Dand and up mritu from the Raj Dand. He might have up mritu. Up mritu is a unnatural death. That is called up mritu. Because death is one of the most important natural thing that is happening. That's why in Mahamrityunjaya Stotra very very popular. Most of the people are knowing, but not knowing the meaning. In fact, in the mantras, sadhak is asking for the mritu, basically. But he is giving an example of the cucumber. how cucumber is detaching from the plant when completing the full cycle, then automatically remove from the plant. So that Mritu give me Mrityunjay. So in fact, asking for the Mrityu. So in fact, asking for the Mrityu and very clever in a clever pursuit is asking for the complete life cycle. And Ap Mrityu is the Akal Mrityu. So the position is here, earth house, Mritu Asthan, and planet is in the Avastha is Nidra or Sayan, then the Raj Dand is coming and might be, he might get some capital punishment or something. That is happening. This is the static promise. And it's a very high level, checking, because here planets are not defined. Here ascendants are not defined. A high level checking, because he's giving, you all sorts of small and big tools in your toolkit. Then you go and apply, you fight, because it's like applied science. Application practice is the only key, subject to blessings. Let's come in the next verse. शुभग्रहा यदि युक्तः सुभैर्वा यदि वीक्षितः तदा तु मरणं तस्य गंगादौ च विशेषतः. Now, he came to the earth house. Mritu is there. Now he is talking about the different type of maran. He is starting if the Subh is making PSC, conjunct or aspected or any type of PSC connection is making, then Maran will happen, the death will happen, Ganga Tirthasthan. So he is giving Ganga Tirthasthan. Because the whole this scripture is being written in this Jambudip. So that's why he's giving Ganga. It means the holy river, it is there. So you got any questions in your mind up to here?
So the last two verses are interconnected. That means if the planet is in the in the eighth house and in Nidra Avastha or Shayana Avastha, then there can be capital punishment. But in this case, if you have a aspect of a benefic planet on that, then the Marana Avastha will be there, but it is not that harsh. It will be in a holy river. Is it? I
No, no.
mean, correlating the
It is
things,
harsh.
or is it totally different?
It is harsh in that sense. Nati will die, Mritu will come up. But the death,
Yeah.
where you are dying, so that is also important. So you are dying on the river of the Ganga. That is auspicious thing. Because in Sanatan Parampara, it's very important where you are taking birth. Because your birth chart, the place of time, place time is how important it is. That is your coordinate. That's imprint. Everywhere you are going, but that is not changing. So where you born, the same manner where you die, that is also important. That is equally important. That's why Mahaguru Maharishi Parashara is saying at least two planets are doing, that place of death is auspicious. Somebody is dying in Kasi. People are dying to die in Kasi. So this is the thing. Kasi, the Ganga is there. Now come the next verse. कर्मस्थाने यदा पापः शयने भोजने अपि वा Tada karma vipakaha syanana dukha pradayakaha. So now the dasam bhav, karma sthan, the dasam bhav. Dasam bhav pap grah is there. And pap grah here, avastha is sayan or bhojan. Forget about nidra. Sayan or bhojan avastha. In 10th house, malefic planet is sitting, and malefic planet is Sayan Avastha or is Bhojan Avastha. Then native will get dukh, sorrow, trouble from different karmas, different actions. He will get that. That is the revelation. 10th house he picked up. Now he is now revealing more about the 10th house. दशम्मास्थो निशानाथः कौतुके च प्रकाशने तदैव राजयोगः स्यानीर्षकं द्विजोत्तमम्. Now he's saying, hey Dvijuttam, hey Maitre, in the 10th house, if Nisa Nisa means Ratri, and Nath, who is the lord of the night. So everybody is thinking about Chandrama, but there might be some, debate. Acharyas are doing debates because, other planets are also Ratri Bali. So they can be also hold this title of Nisanath. So in that case, we have to follow the middle path. We have to follow the middle path, like here, any planet can be, any big planet can be. We can have this thing. So if Chandrama, for this moment, for Chandrama is in Kautuk Avastha or Prakash Avastha, Kautuke cha Prakashne. So Chandrama in 10th house, in Kautuk or Prakash Avastha, then he is giving Raj Yog. Raj Yog is coming up. This is the Parashara combination. Asking for, a lot of samples you need to correct and do the exercise and come up with the result.
Here you're saying that it can be any other big planet also, in addition to moon. It can be other also.
Because this is opinion of in this Shastra, especially this divine Shastra, it's so inclusive, and and always encouraging the research. So some school of thoughts are coming up, this Nisanatha. So doing research on the Nisanatha, whether Nisanatha can only be Chandrama or Nisanatha can be some other planets also, because Nisa means Ratri, Nath means the owner of the night. So other planets also can have ownership of the night, like the Mangaldev also having
But then I think, won't it be like moon generally is a benefic planet? So then these planets which you are talking about, they also should have a benefic notion attached to them. Like
if
Mars, if you consider.
no.
It's a
If you are talking about the Raj Yoga is only connected with the benefic planets, so this is not Mahasi Parasa has not taught those things, because any planet can give anything, and in the 10th house, if Mars, how beautiful Mars is, sitting on the 10th house. So, but there are a school of thoughts. So we are doing the commentary. So this is the school of thought, and these are also. So this teacher is saying this, and this teacher is saying this. I'm saying nothing on this. I have no opinion. Because if you got opinions, your opinions should have some homework. And that homework, this verse is asking from 2,500 years. This verse is standing and asking somebody come up and do the research on me. This is baiting. Anyone can pick up. No one is stopping anyone. But I right now, till today, I never, tried something on this verse number 154 of Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra. Collect some, charts where this combination is there, and then you see the life of the native. It's very simple. But it's required hard, work and time and focus, a lot of things. The school of thoughts, people are thinking like it's a alankar. So it might be alankar. It might be uplakshan. It's alankar he is using. Why he is using this verse? Why he is using this? Why he is not coming up Hindu or something, the Chandrama directly? Why he is talking like that? These are the logical questions. So interpretation is very personal centric, but it's a Pratyaksh Shastra. So only result can reveal the validity of the truth. So you cannot connect with the Raju, with the Chandrama only. But go with the Chandrama, go with one school of thought, no problem. Now the last verse, very last verse. Let's come. Balabal vicharena ज्ञातव्या च शुभाशुभम् एवं क्रमेणा बोधाव्या सर्वा भावेषु बुद्धि. Last verse, is the instruction, the final instruction of Gurudev. Mahaguru is giving his final instruction, the concluding remarks. Hey Maitre, and all of the Devagyas communities, what I did, what I taught you, the Graha Avastha, the most important part, one of the most important parts of the Hora Skandha, I taught you. So Avastha and then Bal of the planet, the two things very important. You are seeing the chart, you are seeing the planets, not merely see the planets, you see the avastha of the planet also very carefully, see the bal of the planets very carefully, and then go in the bhavas, and then think about how they are interacting, then apply the principle of superposition over there, then come up with the result. He said, the Buddhiman Devagya is doing these things. He is applying principles like that. This is the final verdict by Mahaguru Maharishi Parashara. Any questions in your mind?
No, I've already asked. It's related to Nishanatha that you have answered. So
it's a very, time and again we can read the Shastras, and Shastras will come up with different meanings, because Sanskrit is a Dev Bhasa, and one word has many meanings, and you go and apply, then you break the words and do some grammar, and then come again. That will give you a lot of meaning, because in our Sanatana Parampara, our Mahasis, our Purvas said, ancestors said, Sabda Brahma. The Sabda is a Brahma. If you even only know the Sabda, you can be enlightened. So if you are only linguistic, you know the bhasa only, and you do nothing, then you can go to the up to the abstract higher consciousness level. So the all parampara is doing. I did one research also, the theory of speech in Sufism. So there also how the consciousness is going up and up with the sabda only. So sabda is very important here. Mahaguru said, in the qualification also, Sabda Shastra Krit Samaha. If you know the art of playing with the words, like Mahaguru is playing, then you are really a student of Mahaguru Maharshi Parashara. Jai Sambhu.
So, friends, that's all for today. And with this, we have come to the end of this chapter, and we'll continue with the new chapter in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Abhishek.
Thank you. Jai Gurudev.